Hey guys, welcome to episode 2, guys. Yes, we made it. Today is Wednesday. Hello, guys. So, today we're with our special guest.
Where here with me is actually a popular guy named Ken J as well. So let me give you opportunity to say something at this.
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Kenny J. I'm a video director. I shoot music videos, commercials, and all. Alright, I'm here for you guys.
Thank you.
So, guys, today we're talking about The Fudge. I know that most of you have probably or probably not watched The Fudge. Well, guys, stay tuned. We are going to give you back to back gist about the movie review. Stay tuned, guys.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go first. And going on the main character, I'll always want to be the main character, which is Isaiah.
You were, you were being the main character, guy.
Yeah, I'm the boss guy. So let's get down to the game going. Isaiah here is more like a Christian, like struggling.
Isaiah is like every teenage child.
And like
Everybody's habit behind Isaiah.
okay. So here I would say he's trying to kill his bad habits because I think he's actually addicted to
Playing
video
video games.
games.
You
Yeah.
see, that's most things that we have issues with, having addictions with video games, books, and other things. Cause like, bruh, tell me why you be addicted to video games. I know of like the guys, most especially. Sorry,
Oh,
the guys are always addicted to playing football. If playing football, watching football. Then some guys playing basketball.
but let me come in there. Like if you already know what the guy's
Yeah,
addiction is, how about the ladies?
I think our own is books. All these fantasy
I
books.
don't even think so
What do
because
you mean?
some girls actually doing stuff on TikTok. But what do you have to say to?
Maybe it all depends on personal reasons. Actually, people have different way of like chilling out or
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
have a time for them. So, like for me, I like playing games indoors. Like I like watching movie on myself. So, it's just to avoid some certain issue. Like, say if you go outside and there's a problem for outside,
Normal,
so
normal. Just got to
I
stay
just stay
indoors.
inside.
Okay, so I'll leave room for my co-host Kimsey too. That's all.
So like, okay, you were talking about Isaiah.
Yeah.
So Isaiah is basically every typical teenager who is
Okay.
living with his mom. So like one thing I noticed in the movie is that in America, once you're like 18, you are pronounced an adult.
Definitely.
Once you're
Definitely.
18. So you're supposed to be in college, which is university.
University.
You're supposed to be there, and you're supposed to be responsible as an 18-year-old. So Isaiah, a 19-year-old, no university, no job. The mother
So
is like
so
worried.
I think that was actually where he and his mom actually had issues because his mom actually bugged him to be responsible.
When I
But
say issues, I would say like concerns.
mm,
My son, my 19-year-old son, is not in school. Excuse me, huh?
true.
What do you mean?
You know.
So like she was worried, she was concerned. She loves her son and she wants more for her son. So and him, he was like, what's he even like? He was like he's going to do the laundry. He was supposed to do the laundry, take out the trash. He was supposed to be responsible like every 19-year-old should be.
Let me come in there. I would
Uh-huh.
think his mom was actually trying to prepare him to be a man
Exactly.
since his dad left.
Exactly.
So it's actually painful for the mom to just see his only child just keep acting like a teenager because I don't think once you're past 19, you're no more a teenager. You
He
know?
went that adulthood. We're all afraid of that adulthood. I don't know. We're all afraid of it.
You know that sometimes people might okay, you might have someone, you might have a child, maybe like an adult, you might have an adult, maybe like a child. Do you
Yeah.
understand?
Yep.
Sometimes age is not about number.
Well, let me come in there.
Age is not about number.
Yeah,
Age is all about like the mentality. You
let
understand?
me come in there. For me,
Yeah.
if you should ask me why people actually their mentality is slow, I feel like now the kind shit you don't see. So don't make you wise up. You get you see even if you wise up for Lagos, if you wise up anywhere.
Yeah,
So
you understand.
continue.
Okay, so let's talk about his mother.
Okay.
I love his mother. Priscilla Shares she's a Christian. She's a pastor actually.
Wow.
And she acted in the War Room. I don't know if you guys have watched the War Room, but like she acted in the War Room and she acted in the Forge. She's also a pastor. And she is a praying mother.
Definitely.
a praying mother. For her to gather the women and say, please, let us pray for my son. I want him to find a way. I want him to navigate a way. Please, let us join hands and pray for my son. In the saloon. In the saloon.
And I think that's where actually he met that older lady,
Which other lady?
the old lady,
Oh
like
yes.
combating prayers and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get me? So, that actually where leads us to Mr. Mo.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I think I should just say this. We all need somebody
So,
to guide us in this as teenagers or as youth. We all need someone to guide. Our parents first, guys. Our parents first, but we need someone to guide
but the
us.
truth is, not everyone actually sees their parent actually doing the right thing for them. They think like they know it all.
That is why we should remove that mentality. That is just why. Our parents love what, like we said in the last episode, our parents mean well. We should remove that. Like we just remove it, please.
So let me ask my friend here.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Is it everything you have to listen to from your parents, or sometimes you have to go astray? Those learn things the hard way.
It all depends actually. I'll say yes and I'll say no because life there are some things that life will teach you. I know that it's very good to obey
Your
our parents,
parents,
you understand. I will not like preach don't obey your parents out there. It's very, very good to obey your parents. And then there are some certain life decisions. Okay, just let me take for example me.
okay.
There's something I did that I disobeyed my parents, but at the end of it, like actually it worked out for me. Okay, let's take for example when I graduated from Unical,
Mm-hmm.
so when I left school, like I was just here in Calabar, like this is not where I wanted, like I want to
Hey,
be, you
yeah,
understand me, because of my
like
arts
a
and
dream.
yeah and all like that. So and during that period, I was just being at home, back to back, like throughout every day. So my dad now went out. I just took my bag and
And
I
left
left.
home.
I left home, and my dad was calling me, come back, you always your daughter is there, come back home. Anyhow, you understand me.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, over time, like you know, like he's very happy I left home
It's great to
and all that.
understand.
You understand? So that certain decision, that certain disobedience, like
Yeah.
was a
Somehow
necessity.
for
You
you.
understand? But it won't work for
For
everybody.
everybody, not
You
at
understand
all.
me? It won't work for what will work for me might not work for you. You understand me? But still, it's always good to like to obey your parents so that you will not make some certain life
So,
and mistakes that will like you regret throughout your life.
so me, I'll actually say it's more like it should be a 50-50 kind of thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. It should be
Yeah.
Yeah.
balanced.
Yeah,
It
it
should
should
be
be balanced.
balanced.
Okay. So we all need Mr. Mo in our life.
We all
Definitely,
do.
we do
We
need Mr.
do.
Mo kind of person because with Mr. Mo actually shaping Isaiah because
He did not only shape me, he opened his eyes.
okay,
He opened his eyes to seeing, to working, to having a relationship with
with
God.
God.
He opened, and we all need, we really
And let
do
me
need.
argue about that.
Yeah,
It's not just actually you what the Mr. Mo actually doing the part. Isaiah too actually had a part to play because if he didn't actually want to accept,
his intentionality.
yeah,
That's it. Him being intentional himself.
yeah, it's just like about let's say you're actually there's a teacher in your school always saying read your books. If you on your own cannot decide you want to or what you actually want, if you want your grade to be high, if you don't dey see F, see carry over, your body could tell you. You get me that kind of stuff. So let me ask you more like you're staying Unical because
Okay.
actually I think three of us were actually Unical students. I'm still
Yeah.
business management student.
Yeah.
Which department are you actually in?
Agricultural economics.
Nice one. So let me say on kind of that carryover kind of shit would
Yeah.
actually I think you have to decide on your own what you want to do with your grades.
There are some people that might be sleeping on that great something. Some people like there are some people that don't care. You understand? It all depends on if you start paying your bills and you start realizing, oh my, this school fees my parents they raise, not easy.
Easy
You
at all.
understand? So it's just a personal thing. It's not success is a personal race. Do you understand me? It's not something your parents have to like do for you or anything. Like once you start realizing where you want to be, you don't want to repeat, you don't want to do this, then you have to like sit up. You understand?
Okay.
You don't need anybody to like push you. Even if sometimes they may push you, they might give everything. You will not be as serious as the person that has not.
Determination
Yeah,
as
it's just
well.
about the personal determination as a person.
So that actually leads us to being focused because I think when Isaiah met Mr. Moore, he actually decided to be focused
Yeah. He
because
wanted to be a better
a
person.
better person.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
But like what I learned from before is that prayer is not a spare tire that we use in emergencies. Prayer is a communication.
Yeah.
Prayer is what helps build our relationship with God. So we should not just treat it as some spare tire. Okay,
Yeah.
when we
When we
have
have
When
issues,
you
we
have
run
exactly
to
problem,
when
God.
I
yeah.
come and oh
Well,
God,
that's
please
like an
God, please
African
God,
of
please.
African
Most only when
Christian.
you need something from God, that's when you remember to pray.
So you run,
Or when you're in problem, you remember to pray.
you run to the prayer house or something.
Please, oh, don't call out them. Don't call them out.
Okay.
But like the importance of trusting God in difficult times, especially moments of hardship, can lead to growth. So I also believe that we should trust God regardless of whatever. You should just
Yeah.
trust that He's going to do it for us. That's just it.
Definitely. And now another key point here is actually love. Because I think Isaiah actually grew to love the people around him after actually accepting Jesus as Christ and personal savior. He grew to love his brothers, his brotherhood, I think. Actually what they had.
It was when Mr. Moore introduced him to the Forge, the
Yeah.
group of men
Man.
that remember Mr. Moore said something during the movie, and there was one particular man that killed his son.
Oh, okay.
That part got me. That part got me really well. I think he was driving. The man was driving,
Driving.